You're getting way too big for your boots.
Hello guys, welcome back to a new special. I haven't done one of these in a while, because nothing in the news has been special enough to be on special human news. But this week something has happened that has been quite special. First ever, I think, YouTube boxing match. KSI versus Joe Weller. That was on Saturday, I watched it, and now I'm going to do a human news special on it. So let's go. Human news, yeah. So I've got my notes here, just a couple of notes because the match was really boring. I'll get on to that later. So Friday night we saw a couple of guests, like YouTube appearances, well not really guests but like YouTubers in the crowd. We saw KSI, Joe Sugg, Will O'Neill on commentary, and a couple of others. As I said, I didn't watch the whole stream, I only watched the last match, which was KSI versus Joe Weller. But yeah, a few points before we get into the thing. Drew Jordy was on commentary and someone else was on commentary. Yeah, and just on about the commentary, Drew Jordy was really bad on commentary. Literally all he spoke about was like these two have a lot of respect for each other, and KSI has done exactly what he said he would do. And then he was talking about how much he knew the two fighters, and it was just so annoying. He got on my nerves. Not just my nerves, he got on Max Ferg's nerves. Dropped my notes. And for 10 minutes we just got to hear True Geordie just saying his stuff and looking at a ring, an empty ring. And so it was just a load of crowd shots. They also showed a out a day like promo for the fight. It said this Saturday, when it was on that Saturday that was supposed to be, if you get me. I don't get me, but you should get me. And True Geordie wasn't the only one who mucked up, but I don't think it was their fault. The other guy was on commentary, was like, this match is seconds away, and then a guy came out and said it was 10 minutes away. Good commentary there, guys. Honestly, hands off to you. And then we got to the actual fight. KSI came out, and he was called the Nightmare, which I thought was really just cringy. Why would you call yourself the Nightmare when everyone knows you as KSI? I mean, his nickname is KSI. His real name's like, I'm not going to pronounce it. Why'd you call yourself the Nightmare? It's just really stupid. Yeah, as I wrote here, the Nightmare KSI, cringe. So after the Nightmare KSI came out, Joe Weller came out. I think it was his own song he came out to. I don't know if it was Amra, I don't know. I think he came out to his own song. That just shows how big of an ego they both have. And then the bell rings, and KSI goes straight at Weller, just throwing punches, not even putting his guard up, just like that. Just not putting any effort in it at all. Just like, bam! Take that, Fable, man. Okay, I feel really bad now. You can go back. There we go, it's back in his place. For now. Anyway, so KSI's throwing punches without his guard up, not really doing boxing properly. Weller, like, makes a comeback. And Joe Weller's just like proper doing boxing, like with his guard up, protecting himself. But obviously KSI weighs more, so he's throwing bigger punches, like boom. If you get me, Joe was just like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Wow, no. And because KSI was throwing all these punches, he was like getting a bit tired. So at the end of the first round, he was getting a bit tired, which is not a good sign. And what else was not a good sign? Joe Weller's lip was bleeding at the end of the first round. Again, not a good sign. Bleeding. Not good. And in one point of the match, I'm pretty sure Joe grabs the knee of KSI trying to do like a spine buster or a body slam or something like that. Which, if I check my sources, isn't a part of the boxing rules. And at that point, the referee had to pull them apart from each other because they were getting quite aggressive and MMA-ish, if you get me. Round 2. Really, KSI just dominated, just throwing punches, making Joe bleed more, and I'm pretty sure Weller got knocked to the ground, and and he had to get helped at the corner, at the bell. And when Joe was getting checks, Jordy was just talking and talking about this fight. Just so annoying. Oh yeah, also at ringside was Comedy Shots Gamer and the Sidemen. Sidemen were there. You know, they're the mates, so that's probably why. Then the third fight starts, and obviously, like, Joe is badly hurt, and KSI just throws a few punches, and then the referee just goes, "No, that's it, that's done." And that's it. KSI is the winner. And all the Sidemen Comedy Shots Gamer, his mum, I think, his family just come up and just give him a big hug. Then he gets his really ugly belt, like, it's got a red scrap, it's got red outlining, it's got, like, an eagle at the bottom, and then, like, just a random line at the top. It looked disgusting. It didn't even fit around his waist, that's how bad it was. And then True Geordie comes up and says, what do you feel about the fight? And then the KSI tells him about the fight. He's like, oh, Joe Weller brought up a good fight. Spoiler, Joe Weller didn't put up a good fight. Joe Weller did rubbish. I mean, he did really rubbish in this fight. And then at the end of the interview with True Geordie's like, are you going to call someone out? You know, like, with the look like, are you going to call someone out? And KSI's like, no, you shouldn't have said that, no. Then True Geordie's like, you going to call someone out? Like, looking shocked, because obviously this bit was planned. And the KSI calls out, like, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all the different people. Spoiler, we'll get into the Jake Paul situation in this week's Human News, so make sure you go watch that. And then that was it. It went off the air, it went off the live stream. And really, what I thought about this match, I thought it was really boring, disappointing. I thought more of it. It was just really bad match. I've seen way better. I'm gonna give this match a 2-star rating because it was really boring, disappointing. It only had it didn't really have many spots. It was really disappointing, and I wouldn't have paid to go there at all. So that's it. So that's it for this Human News special. Make sure to subscribe and put notifications on so you don't miss this week's Human News, because I'll be talking about Jake Paul's situation with KSI and if they're going to have a fight or not. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment down below what videos you want me to do, and I'll see you guys later.